Yo, ladies and gentlemen, this is your drunken leprechaun demon, the loud cow. Yo, sorry, I got my other channel mixed up. This is your drunken leprechaun demon, the sin of wrath. And I'm gonna do half on this channel and half on the other one because it seemed like this dude is a loud cow. And sorry for no intro. I can't. Well, for a reason, well, let me activate it on my Streamlab. And my artist is sick. Her and her son is sick, so can we get some well wishes? Hope she and her son feel better. I'm gonna have the link in the chat. Okay. So make sure you sub and like. Oh, I can't pin it. Okay, that sucks. I can't pin it. Well, I gotta have. Oh, oops. And I'm gonna be. Are we having a tornado warning? Oh, sorry. I don't know. Yeah, finally got my PC to work. It will. I'll watch. Wait a second. Am I on Skybomb? Oh.
Most of us can.
Am I on Drunken Leprechaun? No, I'm on Drunken Leprechaun. Okay. But I'm gonna talk about it on my main channel, Skybomb. But I'm gonna do a reaction because it really seemed like on this channel and my Loud Cow Pride.
In the political commentary space, there are few as detested and as untrustworthy as Jeremy Hambly. He is Schrodinger's grifter, wealthy when there is doubt about his net worth, yet poor when fundraising through the guise of desperation.
$80,000 in equipment. I've got $300,000.
I literally probably just watched less than a dozen of his shorts. I really don't know who this dude is, but it seemed like he doing like what DSP did, strike down some channels. We're gonna talk about him.
Almost floating right now in debt. I'm saying I make well over $1 million a year just on coffee.
Jeremy has an extensive history of fundraising for every facet of his business, but also a history of videos displaying his over $10,000 RC track with custom baseball mixed dirt, his $10,000 in trading car packs, which he opens live, and his saltwater fish tank devoid of living fish, but not of aggressive monetization.
Here is the fish funeral fund.
Coverage of Jeremy's spending habits is often coupled with stories of his struggles with air.
You have a GoFundMe for fish? That pretty stupid.
Irritable bowel syndrome, and his penchant for urinating around his home.
When you have no mortgage on your beautiful home, you can pee in it wherever you want. And the fact that they think this is some kind of own is weird. It's never something I denied.
The combined decline of viewership, revenue, and
Did he admit he fucking pissed in his house? The fuck? No, I mean like not in the bathroom, like pee on the floor. I get fucking stupid drunk, but I have never pissed on the floor.
have induced more outbursts, furthering his decline, and increased interest in his history, which he desires to conceal. So, who is Jeremy Hambley? What truly motivates him? And why does he have over 10 channels spread across his nearly 2 decades on YouTube? An important part of grifting is to sell with confidence or with purpose, not in the belief of the product, but for the sake of personal gain. Jeremy Hambley in the 2000s discovered that he was seemingly good at two things: computer repair through his employment at a computer repair shop and persuasion.
This is a type of skill that I had realized working fixing computers, that I was good with people. I was good with sales.
I'm good at building PCs, but talking to people, I don't know if I'm that good.
Good with relationships. I was really good at relationships.
Jeremy, in enrolling in management computer systems courses at the University of Wisconsin-Whitewater, discovered he was not good at two things, just one.
It was really just hardcore coding, which I'm awful at.
Jeremy struggled with his programming classes, often skipping classes to instead stay at home and drink. In a single semester, he was placed under scholastic probation as his grade point average dipped below what the University of Wisconsin-Whitewater was willing to accept. Jeremy, through a tribunal, was given a chance to explain why he should be allowed to return to the college.
I decided to go into my tribunal.
I'm going to speed it up a little bit. And I need more ice for my cup so I be way big. I'm not one of these dude who will play the video and not be here. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. I go get more ice. Then I saw the dogs need some food, so I gave him some food.
And say like, look, I'm changing my major. I think I'd be really good in marketing, and here are the many reasons why. I also said, oh, I'm having problems with my girlfriend and being away from home because I knew how to play on people's heartstrings, you know.
Jeremy's emotional plea worked. He returned to the school to study marketing. Jeremy was refining his craft, claiming that he excelled in his marketing courses, eventually graduating with a Bachelor in Arts in Marketing in 2005 and a Master's of Business Administration in Marketing in 2007. It was this same year that Jeremy created his first YouTube channel, combining his college degrees and his experience with computers.
The first video in our series, From the Eyes of a Computer Tech.
Be Your Own IT was a channel primarily made to convince viewers to visit Jeremy's website, beyourownit.com. In both areas, Jeremy heavily promoted his personal computer repair courses, laptop repair courses, and even a guide on how to start a computer repair business. Eventually, he would sell the physical tools needed for computer repair. Among the hundreds of videos encompassing guides, general information on computer components, and advice, few would be archived. The videos that were would haunt Jeremy for decades.
At the office this week, we had a situation where one of the techs came across some pictures on a customer's computer that were of the child variety. I don't really know if there's any tech way to put that. The point of this
What? I hope he called the fucking cops.
video is just to remind people that, you know, as techs, we read your emails, so to speak. I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying it happens. So
I'm somebody who's trying to get a PC building company going and fixing PC, and I don't go in people's emails. Fuck, the dude who I built a PC for, he want to update the cools and make it more better, and he want some RPGs. So I was testing out. He have his Discord popping out. I fucking just. I asked him. I say, "You want me disactivate this so it don't pop up?" He wanted it pop up. So I left it up. I didn't end it. Besides exiting out.
if you have things that you don't want computer techs to see, you know, maybe change the folder name when you take it in if you can.
While some would see this video as informative in how computer techs
But you really need to call the cops if people have that.
have access to users' personal information, others would eventually view this as Jeremy, per his specific example, advising predators on how not to get caught. For the time being, this video
Well,
is
yeah.
under popular tutorial videos of questionable quality. Jeremy soon moved on from this channel. Not
That
for
is true.
disinterest, but rather the interest of who Jeremy claims was a venture capitalist, or VC.
Some VC guy bought that channel from me, and I think I got $160,000.
What the fuck is on his mic?
So I got a big check. This was when I was 22 years old, 23 years old.
Side note, it is impossible for Jeremy to sell that YouTube channel at the age of 22 or 23. With his year of birth being 1983, it would place the transaction in 2005 or 2006, a year or two before his channel was even created. Regardless, Jeremy's claim does seem to hold some merit. As early as 2011, there were different hosts on the Be Your Own IT channel. With this potential transaction, the possible selling of the Be Your Own IT channel, something changed with Jeremy's outlook on YouTube. Suddenly, channel growth could translate directly to revenue. The grift, as it were, was not entirely in the selling of products through his personal websites. It could now also be to sell a channel and the website coupled to it.
Do these say this back then? Your channel wasn't people channel wasn't monetized.
This could explain RC Nightmare, a channel established August 27, 2010. As Be Your Own IT drew from Jeremy's experience with computers, RC Nightmare drew from Jeremy and his best friend Brandon's enthusiasm for RC cars, specifically higher-end, customizable, remote-control vehicles, some with the ability to surpass 100 miles per hour. Jeremy and Brandon began by uploading videos focusing on unboxing cars and tutorial videos on how to optimize or install components. Brandon was adept in the thermal and physical breakdown of vehicles. From the aerodynamics to even the thermodynamics, Brandon speedily named off components and even their composition. Jeremy, however, often spoke of personal anecdotes and the superficial qualities of the vehicles.
This I just see this as child, but people see me playing games. Be also child, so I should shut my fucking whole mouth.
sometimes even struggling to remove the vehicle from its cardboard platform.
This time I'm actually a little bit better prepared to get this out here. So I won't do my fat guy struggles bit. Albeit, I know that's a crowd pleaser. Well, maybe you will see it. Maybe you'll get a little taste here.
Brandon's videos of this sort often outperformed Jeremy's. Regardless, there was not as much demand for information on remote control vehicles as there was computer repair. Naturally, this was an issue. Without significant traffic, Jeremy could not grow his accompanying website rcnightmare.com, making it both difficult to sell and more difficult to bring advertisers on too. While Jeremy did utilize his tested strategy of nearly daily uploads, he also found a new way to boost both his channel's growth and his
Was
website's
he
growth,
big
even
back
if it
then?
was artificial.
Every 250 subscribers we get on YouTube, we're going to give away a truck, up to 10 trucks. If we get all the subscribers in the next week, we'll give them all away this week. All that we ask is that you subscribe to our YouTube channel, come over to our forum, have at least 10 posts in the forum. Now, these can be questions, comments, or answers, and reply to one blog post. That's it.
This strategy appeared to have worked. Jeremy announced a winner on November 16, 2010, and a different set of winners in January 2011. 117 participants amounts to over 1,000 forum posts. Just 1 month later, Jeremy made another RC-related channel, focusing on RC discussion with both Brandon and Jeremy.
So right now it would just be talking about his hobbies.
Present. And in June, Jeremy promised free t-shirts to any user that reaches 100 posts on the RC Nightmare forum. These are likely the same t-shirts that can be purchased on the website.
Besides
Separately, and still in
the
June,
PC
Jeremy was running
builder.
yet another giveaway. Rather than focusing on forum posts, the condition to win was based on referrals, either to RC Nightmare or a friend of RC. Not included was the third channel in the expanding network, under RC Flight School, covering remote control planes. Following this pattern, the RC Skipper channel was created on July 1st, covering remote control boats. These channels, relative to RC Nightmare, saw very little growth, possibly due to their lack of uploads. Though RC Nightmare would see some monetization through advertisements and an online marketplace the following year, Jeremy evidently grew
This dude is pretty good at his research.
weary of solely focusing on RC vehicles. This explains the existence of Score10bucks.com, a website run by Jeremy.
So
It is
10
also
bucks?
tied to his
What?
Twitter account under his name, Jeremy Hambley. As for the website, Jeremy appears to have been drop shipping select DVDs. Quote, here's what we're doing with our advertising budget. Instead of building tons of websites to promote these DVD releases or buying up ad space, we spend our budget on $10 gift cards to a major online retailer. It's free money, and getting $10 for buying a DVD is essentially getting a DVD for free. Unquote. This website, apparent from the lack of updates, was abandoned the same month it was
This some DVD costs more than 10 bucks.
directed. Jeremy,
The
on
fuck?
relenting,
That don't
created
make no
another
sense.
website known as Marketing Sheriff. As with Be Your Own IT and RC Nightmare, this website had a forum, accompanying tutorials through the Marketing Sheriff YouTube channel, and offered one-on-one consulting. Quote, Marketing Sheriff also hosts high-level online marketing video lessons, elite contract negotiations, and members-only forums of experts to get your questions answered right away. The Deputy Program is a group of the world's top-performing online marketing, design, contract negotiation, and all things business-oriented. Unquote. According to Jeremy, Marketing Sheriff, in focusing on servicing higher-end clients, would be his
I don't know, I might be slow. But why you put sheriff if we're trying to help people market themselves?
main revenue stream.
That don't make sense
Similarly
to me.
successful was MTG headquarters, also based on the popular trading card game Magic the Gathering.
What's up, guys? Jeremy and Brandon here from
Boogie
MTG
would like
Headquarters.
this.
That's right for Magic the Gathering. How's it going?
Brandon would make appearances on MTG headquarters. This channel was largely run by Jeremy. Rather than focusing on the strategic elements of the game, Jeremy centered his content on unboxing card sets. There were still more channels to be made, such as Team RCN and RCS Spotlight. Both of these channels were soon abandoned, as was the fate for all of Jeremy's RC-related channels. As in early 2013, Brandon had moved, making frequent uploads unfeasible and decreasing Jeremy's passion for the channels.
This will be the last time I explain it. Brandon didn't leave. He got a job. And his job took him to Kentucky, and I'm very happy for him.
The RC videos soon paused across the board. Jeremy claims to have sold an
So his buddy moved. Alright, my allergy is kicking, and so I had to blow my nose. Sorry about that.
RC channel, but is unspecific with which one.
You know, and then I started a channel about RC cars and sold that.
None of the aforementioned channels have seen any uploads outside of Brandon or Jeremy. Perhaps he means he sold the website. Only that too would be devoid of updates for years to come. Even the bottom of the website's homepage displays Brandon and
So
Jeremy.
basically,
Whatever the case, the RC
he
channel
lying?
website remained largely inactive. Jeremy's focus instead was placed on his Magic the Gathering channel and his vlog / self-improvement channel, Me vs. Me. The latter was established under two goals: to lose weight from a starting point of 346 pounds.
he
and
still
to
look
less.
fat.
Jeremy abandoned this channel
As
and
fuck.
possibly his goals in just 3 months. It was here in 2013, with nearly all former projects abandoned, he finally found the success he desperately sought in making videos opening booster packs to
Funny, I got him fat as shit. And I'm drinking some Coca-Cola cherry. And I'm getting a 40-ounce Bucky Halloween mug. They're glowing, dog. That cool. But also, I work out like 5 times a week. So I'm pretty big. I got a flat stomach, but no abs.
obtain high-value cards. By September 2013, MTG headquarters reached 25,000 subscribers, making it Jeremy's fastest-growing channel. Like his prior channels, he also created an accompanying website and focused on nearly daily uploads and giveaways.
Gonna do a giveaway coming up. Stay tuned. So, I'm gonna do a little bit of giveaway. Let's get right to it. And that's why I'm doing a giveaway right now too. I've been trying to give these away, which are the event decks. You're here from MTG headquarters doing another sicko giveaway. I mean, obviously I kept the rares, so yeah, you know I gotta support the channel.
The
somehow.
fuck
These
is
giveaways still required users to subscribe to MTG headquarters or the new set of trading card-related channels. These did not perform nearly as
Pikachu?
well as his MTG channel. It could be because of his lack of knowledge of the other trading card games. In this video alone, he misnames one of the most iconic first-generation Pokemon several times.
Reverse Hollow Charmander, the Reverse Hollow Charmander, and a Reverse Hollow Charmander in the same pack. That happened in a different pack too.
Though it is possible that Jeremy has grown several channels for the sake of selling them, and a
Did he go Blastoise Charizard?
late 2013 blog, he states it is because he is lonely. 2 goals: to lose weight from a starting point of 300. By September 2013, Brandon provided.
I do YouTube for the community. That's the only reason I do it. I don't do it because I want to make money. Believe me, it's a money pit. I don't.
Making it Jeremy's fastest-growing channel. Like his prior channels, he also created an accompanying website and focused on nearly daily. That Jeremy has grown several channels for the sake of selling them, and a late 2013 blog, he states it is because he is lonely. This channel could be a distraction.
Here from MTG headquarters doing another. I don't do it because I want to make money. Believe me, it's a money pit. I don't do it.
Well as
Oh,
his
yeah.
MTG channel. It could be because of his lack of knowledge of the other trading card games. In this video alone, he misnames one of the most iconic first-generation Pokemon several times.
Reverse Hollow Charmander, the Reverse Hollow Charmander, and a Reverse Hollow Charmander in the same pack. That happened in a different pack too.
He did call fucking Blastoise fucking Charizard. That one of the iconic fucking Pokemon. You should get at least a 3. Sarto and fucking Pikachu named White.
Though it is possible that Jeremy has grown several channels for the sake of selling them, and a late 2013 blog, he states it is because he is lonely. This channel could be a distraction to fill the absence of the friends that Brandon provided.
I do YouTube for the community. That's the only reason I do it. I don't do it because I want to make money. Believe me,
The hell? Fuck.
it's a money pit.
I should. I didn't know he was going to do this. Oh, yeah. I need to get that on the clip for my Steam Deck. I go download that shit.
I don't do it. You know, I do it to connect with people. I don't. This isn't as like pathetic as it sounds, but like, I don't have friends that. Well, I have very few friends really in general, and that's not because I wasn't popular, not because it's just life happens. When you get older, you just don't connect with the same people you used to.
While Jeremy's loneliness is there, as
I
he
got
was
in my
described
third
in detail,
mano.
the motivation to grow his channel was also likely monetary. Whatever the case, no matter how large his channel would get, he would always desire more. Even with MTG headquarters at 54,000 subscribers, his largest channel ever, it was still not enough.
How do we get to 100,000? How do we continue to fulfill the mission statement that is basically to grow the game and grow such an amazing community?
So yeah, I just love that part
So I've opened a store on the website
of the TV
what
show.
I've decided to do here is actually
I'm so
a service which
lonely.
you've probably heard about called Patreon. I'm going to use it to do amazing things. I've got so many things planned for the website. I'm not going to keep any of it. 100% of it's going to go back into the site.
Jeremy claims he would use the Patreon money to incorporate applications into the MTG headquarters website, and to have 5 dedicated writers for it.
I know it's God, I hate e-begging. It's annoying, but I just think
He is DSP.
it's a great way for us to work together to just keep the MTG community getting better and better and better. And, get up and take notice and really put together some awesome tools on mtgheadquarters.com, which is essentially everybody's website.
Jeremy, now 7 years into creating videos on YouTube, began to refine his approach, where he began simply asking for users to subscribe, and it evolved with giveaways. It was now incorporating purpose and community into his calls to action. Yet there was still room for improvement. His Patreon, as per the Wayback Machine, would not even reach the second milestone. And though Jeremy vowed to grow the MTG community, his efforts and finances were not entirely there. As in late 2014, he created another channel unrelated to Magic the Gathering, trading cards, remote control vehicles, or even tech support.
Hey there, I'm Jeremy, and you've come to that part of YouTube where you might be wondering how the heck you got here. Together, with my beautiful wife and our best friend Brandon, we're about as obsessed with the arcade as anyone, specifically claw machines. So obsessed, in fact, that we've already bought 4 different machines and have them in our houses.
Clawstruck was Jeremy and Brandon's newest channel. Before Brandon moved away, Jeremy was dead set on moving near him.
Time had passed,
Sorry.
and I kicked around the idea of moving to Louisville. And
What, he got a
I
claw
decided that
machine?
I'm going to do that, and obsessed with the arcade as anyone, specifically claw machines. So obsessed, in fact, that we've already bought 4 different machines and have them in our houses.
Clawstruck was Jeremy and Brandon's newest channel.
Okay, that is kind of cool. I do like claw machines.
Although Brandon had moved away, Jeremy was dead set on moving near him.
Time had passed, and I kicked around the idea of moving to Louisville, and I've decided that I'm going to do that, and
Oh, wait.
looking for a home there, and it's gonna.
You got pop figures? I got little ones on my PC. Well, they're kind of hard to keep. I got the Y70 case. And some of them are hard to keep up there.
Have a big yard, one that I can put RC track in.
For the time being, in early 2015, Jeremy set his sights on yet another project. Not a website or YouTube channel, but an application he named Game Finder. The word Finder is missing an E in the same style of Grindr, a location-based LGBTQ dating app. Likewise, Game Finder was an app.
He make a dating app? What? Grindr? Isn't that the gay app? Dating app for gay dudes?
In the same style of Grindr, the location-based LGBTQ dating app. Likewise, Game Finder was an app for
So,
to find one another. The criteria were the
So I was right, it's the gay app.
game's users sought
Find game, matter where you are.
to play in person. Jeremy managed to raise $30,000 for the app's development on Kickstarter, and it released just 3 months later.
This isn't a dead application whose owner is cashing in. In fact, the next pro is, in addition to being free, Game Finder currently is without any ads or even an upgrade cost.
That was the professor from the channel Tolarian Community College. Like Jeremy, the professor runs a Magic the Gathering-based channel. This is someone that Jeremy met at a convention earlier in the year. The
That is
professor was
weird.
one of the creators Jeremy got along with. The same cannot be said about Wedge, the source, a creator that canceled a meeting of fans and creators because Jeremy was to be in attendance. All this is explained in this video from Darium CCG. So even with Jeremy being somewhat infamous in the Magic community,
I was too busy looking at the games. Alright, he got DS, the old game, Xbox 360, Nintendo's Wii. He don't have no fucking PlayStation? the fuck? He got 2 Red Dead Redemption.
The community, channels like TheQuartering Community College were willing to be fair when assessing Game Finder. While the professor praised the app's lack of advertisements or predatory monetization, his complaints echoed the major issues users had with the app, describing it as simplistic and lacking in features. While Jeremy was aware of these complaints and sought to add more social elements to the app's main plight, according to Jeremy, was that it never hit critical mass. It was never able to reach a wider audience on launch day, meaning users would download the app to find few people online. Jeremy claims the app also had budgeting issues, such as spending too much on rewards for Kickstarter backers and too much on the development cost of the app, claiming to have spent $10,000 to $20,000 more of his own money to market it. If what Jeremy says is true, then MTG headquarters would be more to him than a device for monetary gain. If anything, Jeremy was building a sort of reliance on YouTube. There was something about seeing his channel grow that would excite him. That gave him purpose. This could explain the ever-increasing giveaways, and why he has yet to sell this channel. If growing the channel gives him purpose, then what happens when the growth slows? When the video's earnings begin to drop? The answer is this sort of video.
Earnings are lower now than they were a year and a half or even 2 years.
Okay. If we're going to do this and you're making money, I'm not making money. Okay, say you make Echo, you pay your taxes. Say you make $3,000 a month, and have like a job doing that too. Have a normal job doing that too. So probably say yo normal. Oh yeah. Let me. It's all over. If we're gonna do this, and you're making money, and you have another job, and you're making $3,000 on both the YouTube channel and your job, that's $6,000. Say you just need maybe $4,000 for what all you need. Put the rest in Echo taxes, both your job and YouTube. Put the rest away, save it, and build up, like maybe close to. I think the dude who help people with get out. I can't talk. The dude who help people get out of debt, help them make a plan. He's a. Oh fuck. He's like a Yale. Do it. Save up if shit hit the fan. Oh, Yale. I would say about 3 years. Save up, then work on your channel. Say you build up to getting 4,000 a month. Then you probably can. I would probably say 5. So health, get like health, good plan. Then do that.
To go, I think.
Then you got saving if shit hit the fans. Hey, you got medical if your health went to shit. And you'd be fine. At least for 3 years.
For at least for my channel, and I know if you watch guys like Brian or Wedge talk about it, it's the same thing. True for them and true for all YouTubers. Everything on this shelf is going to be given away to patrons. Each month I'm going to host several giveaways where any patron will just, win it from, even if you back for $1,
And my allergy is acting up, so.
you're eligible. I never started this channel with the expectation of making money. I think opening several $5,000 beta starter decks will tell you that.
Whenever Jeremy's channel begins to lose traction, he does whatever it takes to keep it growing. He increases the amount of giveaways, pleads with his audience, all while claiming that this is not for him.
I would say if we're going to do a giveaway, wait till you make some money first. Don't like Duty, he give 25 each month. And sometime he just give away Steam, Amazon cards, I think 25 on his streams. And Zach, he give a PC free every month.
It is
But both of them making pretty good money.
for his viewers. This early 2016 vlog on MTG headquarters is key to understanding his potential true motivation.
I never had any stress or anxiety, nothing until I was like in my mid-20s, and bam, panic attacks every night. I know it's a
I'm in my 30. I never had that.
combination of my brain chemistry and things I do. Not getting enough sleep, drinking too much caffeine. If I drink too much alcohol too many days in a row, I'm at like a higher risk for it.
That was a video of Jeremy describing his anxiety issues, something that began in his 20s, something that he has been unable to shake. Earlier in the same video, Jeremy explains how, approximately 30 times a day, he reaches into his pocket to make sure his Xanax is still there in case he has a panic attack. Coincidentally, the rate at which he's been getting these has seemingly increased since his channel's growth has slowed. Jeremy specifically cites how he's already had 2 panic attacks within the week he made the video. What is being established is a vicious cycle that would bind Jeremy and never get into it. The more he would try to maintain endless growth, the more it would crush him.
For the past year, I've been running myself ragged, trying to run a business as well as YouTube full-time. And while it's been worth every long night, it's unlikely I can continue this pace much longer. I'm just so tired all the time. Now, you may have heard of me talk about my Patreon for several months now. The truth is, the support I'm receiving on my Patreon is literally the only reason I can spend the amount of time I do now on these YouTube videos. What I so desperately want now is the chance to take my channel to the next level.
In this video, released April 2016, here's Jeremy reading a pre-written sales pitch, asking his audience to increase their support on his Patreon, allowing Jeremy to reduce the time.
Dude, if you had to, this seemed like this dude begging like DSP. If you had to beg like a crack hole, it's time to wrap your channel up and get a real job.
Spent on his plans for becoming a sheriff, claiming it is for better or more diverse content on MTG headquarters. While Jeremy did make good on diversifying his content with the increase of collaborations, interviews with Magic the Gathering artists, and even PowerPoint presentation guides, none of these videos could trump his simple, effortless card opening videos. As much as Jeremy desired to change and improve into something superior, he could not find any footholds, and was slipping into a breakdown.
Now, I wish I'd done a lot of things differently. I wish I was friendlier with other Magic YouTube channels. I wish YouTube ad revenue wasn't less now than it was a year ago. But I can't change any of that, really.
It was just a month later, in May 2016, that Jeremy went on his infamous Twitter rant, spurred by this panel.
Women are playing Magic and we're here to stay, and there are only going to be more of us. And that's kind of the conversation I want to have now, instead of just looking
That seemed fair.
at us as something that is weird and to be studied.
This panel was streamed and uploaded in video form. It is titled Women in Magic Panel, and sits at
Again, nothing with a card game. What, he gonna have a fucking fit about this?
only 22,000 views. It is not at all a video of major significance, and is of 4 female judges discussing their experience in the Magic community, from the sexual harassment they received to wanting women in Magic to be treated as a norm in the Magic.
Fail. The only thing that I have a problem with that is not with that, but I don't even like Magic, the cards game. That too pink. That too pink, and whole. I don't know if it's a video. This remind me of the TV show Ed, or Eddie. I don't know. The one with the big unibrow. She don't have one, but it's making me think of him.
Community. Louis Scott Vargas, a streamer, quoted a different Magic creator who posted the link to the video on Twitter, noting how disappointing the comments were in response to the video. Jeremy, under his MTG headquarters account, responds by stating that they should not be so thin-skinned. Yet another creator joins the conversation, emphasizing how people should be less crappy to each other. Jeremy responds, quote, "I simply choose to not be offended by what anonymous commenters say. That's a lot more obtainable," unquote. The conversation then moves into gender and
Well, yeah, that is. If you're going to do shit on the internet, you should have some thick skin, but the women do have a point with a card game. It should be accepted. You literally playing a kid fucking game.
Skin color. Jeremy stating it is entirely irrelevant to Magic players. His penis does not, in fact, make him stronger. This kicked off a new set of tweets, not directed at any individual creator.
Yo, talking about having a thick skin. Actually make him physically stronger. I'm thinking the thick skin.
Rather, the Magic community in general. Quote, so many mindless betas in the MTG community.
Oh no, he talking about fucking the card game.
Come on, sheep. Demand proof, statistics. You know, actual evidence. Attention, sheep. Formulate your own opinions. Being wrong is simply better than parroting popular opinion. Apparently presenting a logical alternative to playing a...
Calling somebody a sheep because they disagree. This one time you should call somebody a sheep if you show them facts and they turn around and say they're not true when it literally was in front of them. But even at that time, I don't agree with calling people sheep.
Victim means you hate women. I should have known better, lol. Going back to real world. This era of feminism gets lost in spending more time shaming actual conversation. I love women.
Is he just talking to himself? Or he having a conversation with... It looked like he just talking to himself. What the fuck?
They are every bit are equal, unquote. Jeremy would delete these tweets soon after posting. This would not stop them from being archived and immediately posted again on Twitter. This user takes note of his specific tweet in response to a comment about planeswalkers needing their own bathroom.
He sound like DSP.
Into the aether. This was viewed as a commentary about the controversy of trans people requesting to use the bathroom of their gender identity. Jeremy responds to this screenshot with, quote, things turned toxic, so I cleaned them up. But yeah, you're right. Planeswalkers should use their own bathroom in the aether, kid. Unquote.
I mean, this is what was going through my mind. You guys think that joke is transphobic? You think that joke makes me a monster? Let me show you what a monster is.
According to Jeremy, the pushback from his comments encouraged him to double down and act more.
All the other filter minds are scared of me. No one talks to me. No one wants to be my friend. They think I am unstable. They send me from planet to planet committing atrocities in their name. And as I get...
Him and DSP, I think they are contracts or something like that.
Aggressive, even if his intent was not an honest commentary. Even though Jeremy frames it this way, he would first attempt to regain the favor of the community with an apology on Reddit. Quote, I want everyone to feel included in MTG. You can't really control how people react to certain things, and certainly Twitter is not a great place to have a complex discussion on gender issues. Everything I said after my original few tweets was at best insensitive and at worst outright wrong. Again, I am sorry. Unquote. This post has exactly 100 comments and 0 upvotes. The comments cite Jeremy's passion and specificity behind the deleted tweets and are distrusting of his apology. Some are even noting how often Jeremy is editing the Reddit post. To this specific comment, Jeremy responds, quote, yeah, it wasn't reading right. I am not good at writing, so that's why I do videos. I am just trying to apologize, and the comments keep saying it's not good enough. Unquote. Jeremy would address his tweets in video form.
You know, drama over. Don't be a dick. I thought, I guess, maybe I had to say that, but from what I'm seeing is you all just basically know that, you know?
It took about a month and a half for Jeremy to begin right where he left off. On Twitter, he changed his display name to MTG Shitlord HQ, derisively called Wedge the Hamburglar. On his personal account, stated Wedge is a cancer, has 0 original ideas, and steals others' content, and tweeted even more, stating, quote, alpha personalities are the ones making all the money in MTG. Talk to any vendor. They are capitalizing on your beta-ness. The MTG community is not ready for truth. Cucks and white knights drive the entirety of the narrative. Wizards' discrimination is guaranteed.
Sorry, I was pulling me. My actually, my throat gets so. But I hate when people apologize. That good fucking. Dude, that's what you think. So don't apologize. That's what you two even think. I fucking never apologize. Well, what he think is kind of being a douche. But I don't know. I don't apologize. Only time I apologize to my woman. Oh, I'm drunk as shit.
If you have a conservative mindset. Community discrimination also guaranteed. I mean, look at their community team. Every one of them is a leftist. Don't be a beta lotus, folks. Be an alpha. Unquote. Jeremy changed his display name again the following week, this time to make magic dank again, and tweeted, quote, "Straight truth, the reason you can't trust me is easy. I don't need your money like other top MTG channels. Simple as that."
I hate when people say, be a alpha, be a... I'm like, bitch, if you're an alpha, you don't need to tell people. They will tell you themselves. They will tell you, you fucking alpha. Bitch, I don't ever have to tell people, well, I'm an alpha. They think I am, or they don't think I am. I don't give a fuck.
Here is the thing about my fellow shitlords. We have real numbers. Some would like to believe everyone who plays MTG is a snowflake. Nope. Unquote. In August, continuing this escalation.
Well, you're not helping that. Getting fucking bent. Fucking. He banned people on his fucking stream of full fucking trolling him. Or making fun of him with this shit. Bitch, that is a snowflake. Basically, I won't fucking ban you. Besides, it would say some fucked up shit, like some racist shit. Something. Yeah, not okay.
Jeremy announced that he had blocked many people on Twitter. Back to his personal account, Jeremy posted pictures of his guns in response to riots happening in his area. Finally, Jeremy, on his MTG headquarters account, states there are no good-looking females or males with personality, and that the vast majority of MTG YouTubers have subpar production quality and are boring. On the Magic TCG Reddit, users commented on Jeremy's ongoing rants. One former creator blames Jeremy for why he stopped making videos, specifically due to how Jeremy's low-effort pack openings flooded YouTube, potentially burying their higher-effort content. Other commenters share the sentiment and denounce Jeremy, deeming his content as low-effort garbage that is composed of opening packs of Magic cards. The following month, on September 8th, Jeremy released a 28-minute video addressing his ongoing controversy, saying that he needs to clear his name while claiming Reddit is a hate fest. Displeased in how Reddit mods are not policing comment sections enough, causing what he calls witch hunts directed at him. In this video, Jeremy states he takes no issue with trans or gay people, or any similar quality for that matter. Jeremy appears to be trying to de-escalate the tension between him and the Magic the Gathering community. And it worked. Or so he...
I just realized I might have to take care of something. Good. I might have to end it and make a part 2 to this tomorrow. Yeah, I just realized, yeah, I might have to move. How I put the cool in, yeah, I might have to move it. The fan might be, yeah. Well, it kind of. Yeah, I need to. It don't look like we're touching, but in case we do, that might be a fucking big issue. So I'm gonna end it, and I'm gonna have the intro probably tomorrow. And we will get in an hour and a half. Then I will go to the Drunken Leprechaun.